Morning, have the sweater handy. You won't need it this afternoon. Right now, though, downtown LA, clear skies, so we're not seeing much in way of cloud cover. Really beautiful shot out there. The sunrise just starting off your Saturday. Temperatures in the low 60s for most of us. Downtown Los Angeles, you're coming in 60 degrees, and then a great shot looking out over the Angeles National Forest. You can just see that sunrise off in the distance, and then again, not much cloud cover across the board. Wrightwood, you're coming in 55 degrees, clear skies. So like I mentioned, have a light sweater this morning. By this afternoon, you won't need it. You will need to hold on to your hats, though. We've got some wind moving on in this weekend and sticking around through the rest of the day. So wind advisories in place up the I-5 corridor into our high deserts. We're talking about winds anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. Gusts, though, could be up to 50 miles per hour. Now, for most of us, we're not going to see winds quite that intense, but it will be a little breezy across Southern California. Wind speeds in the teens through this afternoon, even to LA, Orange County. But notice, higher elevations, those reds, those pinks, those are gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour. Now, as we head into this evening, that's going to subside for most of us, but it's those wind-prone corridors. So up the I-5 into western portions of LA, even into Ventura, we'll still see some breezy conditions. And then tomorrow, those winds are going to shift. They'll be really light across the board. That advisory expires, but it is going to continue to dry us out. So expect really dry conditions this weekend, and then the story changes. All of this thanks to this trough of low pressure you can see over the Pacific Northwest. But these tight gradients you see, those pressure gradients, that's what's bringing us those windy conditions today and tomorrow. Now, as that trough starts to push east, that's why those winds are going to shift for us heading into your Sunday. And then watch what happens. This low pressure, it's going to start to move on south. So the soonest we could see some of that moisture. We do have wet weather on the way, really light by Monday evening, but then Tuesday, here we go. All that green just settling over Southern California. That's when we're going to see the most from this system, really rain across SoCal for most of our Tuesday. We'll look at that 7-day in just a moment, but for now, enjoy the really nice conditions out there today. 75 in Palmdale. Glendale, you're coming in at 80 degrees. LA, Orange County, though, look at this temperature drop. So upper 70s through the weekend. Enjoy the nice mild conditions. Low 70s by Monday. Some storm or light showers moving in Monday evening. Tuesday is when we see the bulk of that wet weather. Temperatures only making it to the 60s Tuesday and Wednesday. A little bit of that moisture lingers Wednesday, moving out by the end of the week. Valleys, Inland Empire, you've got the 80s this weekend. 70s for your Monday, though. 60s by Tuesday. Now, how much are we going to see from this storm? Right now, the model is not in total agreement. We're looking at anywhere from a quarter of an inch to some spot, upwards of an inch for some areas, especially our valleys, our coastal foothills. But of course, we'll keep you updated on that as we get closer. Mountains, 60s today, 50s tomorrow. Look at Wednesday. You are dropping to the 40s with overnight lows in the 20s. Finally, our desert, 70 through the weekend, sunny skies, 60s come Tuesday with some rain on the way. All right, we'll have more news and weather after the break.